Everyone wants to look younger, but let's be honest. We want to eat our cakes, skip our workouts, and still feel like we are 25. And the anti-aging creams and lotion industry is a very big one. They all promise to make you look young and younger. Today, I will share with you the magic of exercise. Something that will not just help you look, but really feel younger. So today we will have a look at 6 anti-aging exercises that will help your body stay strong, young, and also improve not just your cardiorespiratory health, but keep your circulation going fast and also help to relieve the tension and stresses from your muscles and joints. As a vascular surgeon, I often come across people who keep complaining about low energy, feeling tired, or having stiffness or pain in the body. And these 6 anti-aging exercises are simple to do and can be done by yourself and everyone you know at their own home within 20 minutes only. Before we jump onto the exercise, a warm-up is highly essential. Warm-up does help to mobilize your joints and muscles and prepare you to do these exercises in a much better and comfortable way. The first warm-up exercise we start with is wrist rolls, and this is how you do it. Roll your wrists in a clockwise direction and then in an anti-clockwise direction. Put your hands on the waist and let's start with neck rotations. So rotate it clockwise and then anti-clockwise. You can do 5 of these rotations to make sure that your neck muscles are warmed up well. Now moving on to the upper body, let's start with shoulder shrugs. So this is how you shrug your shoulders to just loosen them up a bit. This is followed by arm swings. You may swing your arms first in this direction and then you can even take it in the opposite direction. Remember, try to keep it loose and do not have very excess movement or very fast movement while doing this. From the shoulders, moving on to your body or the core, we'll do the torso twist. Put your hands on the waist and turn yourself to the right and then to the left. To the right and again to the left. You can do 10 of these repetitions on either side. From the torso, we move on to the leg. Let's start with ankle rolls. So you can raise your leg and then rotate your ankle in a clockwise and then in an anti-clockwise direction. You can do 10 of these repetitions for both the legs. Next, we have the leg swings. While standing with your hands, stand shoulder width apart and keep your hands on the waist and then raise your leg first in front and then behind. First in front and then behind. You can do 10 of these repetitions and then it's time to move it sideways. So you can move it on the side, bring it back here. Move it on the side, bring it back here. Now that your body is warmed up, let's start these exercises. The first of these magical exercises are the squats. People often believe that squats can be bad for your knees, but it's actually the reverse. Squats are one of the most wonderful ways that you can exercise and build power, strength, balance, and coordination in your muscles of the leg, ranging from the hip muscles, the leg muscles, and even your core. So today we will show you the correct technique of performing squats. So stand with your legs shoulder width apart. You can take your hands in front and try to lower your hip so that you try to sit on an invisible chair behind you. And then you raise your body up. You can again take it down and raise the body up. When you're doing this exercise, it is the gluteal muscles of the hip, the hamstrings in the back of the thigh, and the quadriceps, all the three which are getting involved. In the squats, it is important to notice that the knee does not cross the toes. And this is what prevents the knee from getting injured or damaged. But if done incorrectly, then the knees, if they go in front like this, these are the postures which can lead to injuries to your knee joints. So a squat done perfectly will not end up damaging your knee. You can aim for 2 sets of 10 repetitions each and then increase the number of repetitions like you feel comfortable. A few variants of squats can be tried out by people who feel that this is easy. This can involve holding a weight while doing squats or even trying for deep squats. If the free squats are difficult for you, this is a variation which will help you do it much easily. So you can hold on to a chair or something in front of you and then lower your body, lower your hip to make sure that these muscles are strengthened well. This also helps you to make sure that your knees do not cross the toes. The second exercises are lunges, another fantastic lower body complex movements that help build strength, muscle coordination and balance in your leg muscles. To start with lunges, stand with your feet shoulder distance apart, bring one leg in front, and then lower your body. When you lower your body, you are essentially using the quadriceps muscles, the hamstring muscles of the front leg, as well as the hip muscles, the hamstring muscles, and then the quadriceps of the back leg. In this exercise, try and aim to reach a 90-degree angle of your knees without the knees going too much ahead of the toes. When a lunge is done correctly, the knee will not go too much ahead of the toes. And this helps build muscle strength and also your balance and stability. Go for 10 repetitions, 2 sets of either legs. A few variants of this can involve holding weights while you're doing lunges or even walking lunges. The depth as well as the range of motion may depend on the strength and flexibility of your muscles. Don't worry even if you're not able to go till the end. With each practice, you will get better. So, third exercise in this group are the step ups, for which you can use either a staircase or even a box. Stand with your feet shoulder distance apart, raise your front leg, put it on a step, and try and raise your body so that the rear leg also comes beside it. You can again lower your body down, keeping one leg at a time. Aimed at improving not just stability, coordination, and balance, these compound exercises that step ups can help you do are one of the most amazing ways to build confidence in your lower legs. While doing the step ups, make sure that you hold your core very tightly and your back doesn't droop forward or behind while doing it. Next in line are the push ups, a wonderful upper body time tested exercise that most of you would have done. So, this is the first easier variant, which are the knee push ups, where the knees are also on the ground and you lower your body till the ground and raise it again. This exercise helps build strength in your shoulder, the chest, and even the triceps muscles. While doing the push-ups, make sure that your upper body and the back remains in a straight line. So apart from the knee push-ups that are relatively easier for someone who's just starting, these full body push-ups are a wonderful way to strengthen not just your upper body, but your core as well. So let's see how it's done. So another variation of this is the wide push-ups, where you keep a wider stance of your hands and then you can again lower your body and raise it up. Another variation of push-up is the diamond push-up, which mainly aims at strengthening your triceps muscles. You have a narrow base with your hands, which are placed in a diamond fashion, and then it is done similar way. The fifth exercise, a simple but very effective one for not just your upper body, but mainly for the core, is the plank. And this is how a plank is done. Start by sleeping on your stomach, and then you may slowly raise your hand, keeping the upper body till the elbow stuck to the floor, and you raise your body to make sure that the whole body is in a straight line. This ensures stability and strength of your core muscles. Breathe normally while you're doing this plank. Try to hold it for a period of 20 seconds and then slowly start increasing the duration. After you can't hold it any longer, bring your body slowly down and avoid any jerky movements, especially at the back. Avoid doing such a movement where the hip is very much above the rest of the body. Try to align your body so that it stays in a straight line, and this gives maximum strength to your core muscles. Another variation of the plank is the shoulder plank, where it is only the hands and the feet which carry the weight of your body. Rest of the body is raised in a straight line. So the last exercise in our list are the glute bridges. The gluteal muscles or hip muscles are the ones which tend to get very weak with age, and that often leads to back problems. This bridge exercise aims to strengthen not just your gluteal muscles but your hamstring and lower back as well. Start this exercise by lying on your back and your feet rested on the floor. The knees are bent here. Your aim is to raise your lower body, keep it at the count of 3, and then slowly lower your body. While you're doing this bridge exercise, your gluteal muscles and hamstrings are the ones which will really get used. Aim for doing 10 repetitions for 2 sets. If you feel that these bridge exercises are easy for you, here is one advanced form of that. This is called as the single leg bridge raise. So with one leg raised, lift your body using your glute muscles and then lower it down. This can be repeated on both sides for a count of 10. After having done all these exercises, now what you need is a cool down. So cool down helps to relax your muscles, stretch your muscles, and bring your body temperature, blood pressure, and heart rate all back to normal. So let's see how these 3 cool down exercises are done. So the first of these cool down exercise is the quadriceps stretch, and this is how it's done. Hold on to a chair in front of you, raise your leg, and then stretch it with your hand. This gives the quadriceps muscle, which you have used so much in the other exercises, the stretch that it deserves. Now second, let's give those hamstring and glute muscles a good stretch, and this is how this is done. So lower your body, which will help to stretch your glute and hamstring muscles well. You can hold for the count of 3 to 5 and then raise your body again. Now that you're done stretching your hips and hamstrings, let's move on to the third stretch, or the downward dog position. The third cool down stretch that will help you is the downward dog position. With your hands and your feet on the ground, raise your body in a V shape, and this will stretch not just your hip, hamstring, but also your back and shoulders. I hope these exercises would be very useful for you. But remember that follow these 4 tips to make sure that you get the best results that you deserve. Firstly, don't rush through the process. Any exercise that you do, make sure that your balance and form is the correct one. Secondly, avoid overexerting yourself. If you haven't been exercising for a long time, go slow. There is no hurry to be younger. Next, don't skip your warm-ups or your cool-downs. These warm-up and cool-down exercises are essential to ensure that you do not injure your bones, ligaments, and muscles while trying to look younger. And last, remember, not all exercises are for everyone. If you face difficulties, if you cannot do it in the correct form, seek professional help, go to a doctor or a physiotherapist and learn the exercises which are suitable for your body. And if you have any more questions or queries regarding the role of exercise and circulation, then this podcast is a must watch for you.